Hey guys, this is Tim from Tim's Electronics Lab and welcome back to another video. Now in this video we're going to take a look at a range sensor I bought from Banggood, and we are going to see how it works. So I printed out the schematic for it, which is this. This is the schematic. You need two additional components, two resistors. One 390 ohm resistor and one 4.7k ohm resistor, and that should basically do it. So let's grab the breadboard and let's get started. You need 6 wire male-to-male jumper wires, and of course the sensor. Now you can see that there are 4 wires going into this connector. We are going to use the brown. So we're going to use the white and black for the ground and 5 volts, and the other 4 for the connections. So let's just plug them in. And plug this one in. Now black of course is going to be ground and white is going to be VCC. Oh wait, I think no, we can do it like that. Alright, so the 390 ohm resistor needs to go between 5 volts and the blue wire. Let's just bend it. So 5 volts and the blue connection wire that translates to the red wire, so like that. Then the red wire, which is the yellow wire, needs to go to ground, so grounded. Then the 4.7k ohm resistor needs to go to the yellow wire, which is the orange wire, and ground. So bend it. And then the orange wire like that. Alright. And finally the white wire, which translates to the brown wire, needs to go to 5 volts. Trying to find a better spot. There you go. So that should be basically it. Now we've got, of course, we need to connect the plus and minus of the device and the setup. So I'm going to use my lab bench for that. Turn it on, put it at 5 volts. So we also need to connect my multimeter, because we need to see the voltage change when we put the sensor in water. So I'm going to use the clips for that. Put them on. So connect one clip to ground. Yeah, that's good. Blue is ground, and the other one is the signal. Now the signal is found between or after the 4.7 k ohm resistor and before the wire. So just in between the resistor and the yellow wire, which translates to the orange wire, which translates to the yellow wire. So if we turn on the thing right now, it says 0. I'm going to use the special LOZ measurement thingy of my multimeter so that we get a beep when something changes. So power, now 4.5 volts. You I think there is. Yeah, I think there is a infrared light over there. That's the only one. If I turn it off, yeah. So infrared light. Oh wait. Now we don't see drop. So when I cover it with my hand, nothing really. Yeah, it changes a bit, but not very much. So we've got a glass, and let's pour in some water, and let's submerge the sensor in water. Oh, that's really nice. You can see that it immediately drops down to 0. Let's check. No, it's kind of like an MPN. It's either wet or not wet. You see, it's on or off and on, off, on. So this is purely for detecting water. So it's not a sensor that is able to be used to get an indication of how much water is in something or around something. So that's a good thing to know. But yeah, this is the rain and water sensor that I'll be using in combination with some other sensors outside to detect water. I'll be making a case so that's able to be used as a level detection. So known amount of water will flow through it every hour, and when it reaches a certain point, it means that there's, let's say, 2 millimeters of water inside that cylinder. So the rainfall is 2 millimeters per hour, something like that. You know you get it. So it's very interesting because now it kind of reacts to environmental changes. What happens if I put a light on it? If I point a light at it, it changes. So that's kind of funny. So but the change when submerged into water is that big that it's always noticeable. It basically immediately goes back to 0. So that's pretty cool. And yeah, I hope you enjoyed this little video. I'll put the schematic inside the description, and I'll put a link to the item as well inside the description, so you can try it out yourself. Bye. Thanks for watching this video. I hope you've enjoyed it. If you did, please leave a like. Make sure to leave a comment down below. You can also share this video with your friends if you think they will like it too. See you next time.